Hey guys, hey fam, hey family, hey everybody, hey viewers, hey subscribers. Welcome back to another video that you were not expecting. So guys, today's video will be different as usual and as always. And as you people know, in my community tab, I used to have Germany. And as most of you know, I have started learning German. Okay, let me greet you guys in German. Guten Tag, Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen, Guten Abin, this bird. See you soon. So guys, today we're going to be talking about Germany. Like I used to tell you guys, every country has their pros and cons and everything. So it is one of those important things you have to put into consideration before you actually migrate to any country of your choice. Because some of you will just be like, it's just for you to live in Nigeria, to migrate, to just go. You don't even want to know what is this. UK is not for everybody. Canada is not for everybody. USA is not for everybody. Germany is not for everybody. This one, that one, that one. Even if it's for everybody, there are some things you have to prepare your mind towards so that when it happens, it's not be like, it's not. And like I used to say, ignorance is not an excuse. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you must know. Ignorance is not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. Anyways, guys, if you have talked to this time and you've not subscribed, I really don't know what you're waiting for. I'm looking too responsible. Let me fly my collar. Okay. So guys, if I have talked to this time, a bit to this man, I've not subscribed, I need to know what you're waiting for because I did not understand you. Anyways, let's dive right into it. So guys, today we'll be talking about a beautiful Germany. As most of you know, if you follow my community tab, my video, you see that I've been hyping this country and everything. But then I feel like there's some facts and this they have to know about this country. There's some things I don't really like about this country, like see the way I hype Germany so much, I put it in high esteem, and then you're doing this to me, to us. Anyways, let's dive right into it. So the first one on my list is German airports. They are not free. They are trolley. You know that German airport trolley is not free. The luggage trolley that when you arrive from your country and destination, you put your trolley inside, it is not actually free. They actually charge for it. They charge for their trolley. And it is not only Germany, like I told you, you all know Nigeria actually charge for trolley as well, trolley luggage. And sometimes when you actually arrive in Nigeria and they charge you for trolley luggage, I'll be like, hey, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, Nigeria. My dear, they do the same in Germany. They do it in what? In Germany. And aside Germany, they do it in UK. So I already made a video about airport in UK that actually charge for luggage. I don't know which one I'm posting first, but regardless, just check my UK playlist and see if I've posted it. So UK, USA, Germany, especially Frankfurt, Germany, the airport, they actually charge for luggage. So just in case you actually stay in Germany and you've not actually experienced this, it might be airports. But from my research, most airports in Germany actually charge for luggage trolley. Luggage trolley is actually not free. Thank you. So the next on my list is water. Water is not free in Germany. When you get to Germany, and somebody say take water, or this, I say, auntie, how much is this water? How much is this? Water is not free in Germany. For some airports, right, when you get to some airport, maybe as a newbie, they used to have maybe like all this dispenser water that you can always drink. They don't have, and they have things like that, but then you have to pay for it. So if you don't have money for bottled water or anything, you just have to ask somebody, but you can't ask in the airport. Like when you move into the city, you ask for tap water, and that's because their water is actually very clean. They have very, very good tap water and purified tap water. Even when you get to the restaurant, because you know in Nigeria, right, when you buy food, maybe in the hotel or anything, they used to give us complimentary water. When you buy food in a German restaurant, you have to ask extra for water and pay for it, and the bottled water is kind of pricey, more than normal bottled water. So there is no free water at the restaurant. You either ask for tap water for them to give you tap water, or you pay for the water. So don't expect complimentary water. Water is not free in Germany. So guys, the next on our list that you'll not be like about Germany is Germany makes use of recycling system. You know, in Nigeria, in Africa, when you have dirt in your house, when you have waste, you just pack everything inside a bag or inside the entire, then you just throw it inside the common waste bin, and then they will come and pack it. Maybe they will do the sorting there, it's not but in Germany you can't do that. You have to sort it separately. Like you have to sort plastic, you dispose plastic separately, melters separately, bottles separately, dry waste separately, solid waste separately, all those. You did integrated science, separation of waste, all those things you have to separate it differently and dispose it differently. So when you actually want to go and throw your dirt, they have different dustbin for bottle, for plastic, for metals, for this thing. And aside that, you know there are some bottled water, right? There are some bottled water. For example, if you're drinking maybe Fanta or Coke or bottle something, you know that this thing might actually be plastic, whereas the bottle might actually be glass, whereas the cover is metal. So you have to dispose it separately. Aside that, for example, if you want to drink Coke or Fanta, this plastic carbonated drink, right? You know that the body of the Coke, it used to have this line on Coca-Cola. You can't just say, oh, since it's Coca-Cola body, since it's plastic, let me just trade inside plastic. No, you have to remove the nylon in the Coca-Cola or the nylon this thing. Then you throw that one in nylon category and put this one in plastic category. Then if the cover of that drink is melter, they have to put it in a melter category. So they actually separate their dirt, their waste in Germany. This is to make it easier for recycling. You know, maybe in Nigeria or more advanced country, you just pack all your dirt, put it inside the nylon, throw it inside the common waste bin. Whoever is packing it will be the one sorting it out. And you know that this one will actually be like a very tough work for them. Just like in Nigeria, sometimes when you look at a dumping area where they actually dump dirt, maybe in Nigeria or Africa, you see there are some people that used to use this iron and separate those dirt, and they will be like, what are they looking for? What are these people looking for? What are they looking for? That is what they're looking for. They're either looking for melters, they're looking for plastic, they're looking for all these recyclable materials. Yeah, all these recyclable materials. So the government of Germany actually make it easier, easy for all their research. That's why I told you Germany actually care about their employee, they care about their thing, so they try to make work easier for them. So you have to separate the dirt from your house before you actually throw it outside the house. Like you have to separate so that when they actually take it to the recycle company, they have little to no work to do. You know that okay, this one is plastic, this one is melter, this one is very easy for them. And I actually feel it's actually a good thing, like it to actually encourage people to actually keep the city clean, yeah, and encourage them in waste segregation. But that waste segregation I not to like them, because how many dustbin will I not have in my house? I will have this one, that one. Is gonna be, but it's actually a good thing. That's why it's easy for them to actually keep the city clean and to make those recyclers make their work easy. Anyways, the next one on our list is despite how powerful or how great Germany is, they're actually scared of debit transfer. They're actually scared of paying with their card. Guys, no matter the amount of money you have, when you get to Germany, most of your transactions will actually be by cash. Sometimes even when you get to the restaurant, they can say any transaction more than, let's just say, I don't know, maybe they don't take any card transaction that is more than 50 euros, more than 100 euros. And people be like, I don't understand. You know, even in Nigeria, that even in Africa, that used to feel like, oh, there is this and everywhere. You can pay any amount of money with your card. But Germany is scared. I don't know who is coming after you people. So you do many of your transactions with your cash. If you don't have cash, you might luckily not do anything. So anytime you find yourself in a restaurant, in a supermarket, you just ask them, auntie, uncle, what is the maximum your card can take, or you can take with card? What's the maximum you can like that? So because sometimes they can say it's 10,000, sometimes they can say it's 5,000. I don't know, depending on the restaurant, depending. So, but most times, not all big supermarket or this, not all of them actually have POS system. So sometimes they actually prefer cash than you actually pay with your card. So when you're moving to Germany, prepare to always have your cash with you most of the time. So guys, the next on our list is if you've enjoyed to this part and you've not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. I still don't know. Have you subscribed? Anyways, the next on our list is I forgot. Let me check my book. You boomer. It's because you would not subscribe. Assuming you subscribed now, I will not have to be this thing. Let me check my book. I forgot. I really love Germany. So I have these things in my heart. Anyways, let me jump down one. So the next one on my list is when you actually get to Germany as a foreigner, the Germans, they are not so friendly. Yeah, sometimes even when you stay you know, when you get to UK, US and all these English speaking country, you know, some of the courtesy we actually know, we actually learned it from, I'm looking too professional, we actually learned it from all this British and everything. So somehow when you get to British, you know, even when you call a British, the way they used to say hello, hi, even if they don't like you, you know, the way they used to, they say hello, okay, all right, they used to make you feel like, oh wow. Germany is actually not like that. They have this very cold attitude towards foreigners, towards new this. They have kind of cold attitude. So when you actually get to Germany, you actually notice kind of cold attitude. Don't take it really to heart. That's just how they are. Like, they are not so like all this English country. And I feel like someone is actually honing to the language barrier. Like I've always said in my videos, these language countries, when you actually greet them in English, they find it very offensive. So at least the least language you can learn, least that even if you don't know anything, is gluten mug, gluten tag. But then they used to have respect greeting, and if you're talking to an elderly person and they say, I think if you're talking to an elderly person, you have to say, I think it's the same gluten model, but then if you want to ask avu or something, they used to have all these respect. So you have to learn that one. So they don't really like it when you speak English to them, right? So they have cold attitude. They prefer if you speak their language to them, it will be more encouraging. So somehow they actually have cold attitude towards them. They are not so welcome. All of a sudden they say, oh, where are you? Wait. They don't do it in Germany. They don't do it. They don't. Another one on our list that I did not even like at all is Germans believe in splitting of bills when you're at the restaurant. Splitting of bills. How? I will be in my house sleeping, and then somebody will say, let's go on a date, and then you go there, you expect me to split bill with you. Please, in the comment section, nobody should come and say it's good to have your money, and I have my own money, but then when I have my own money, I did not feel like going out. I said to stay in my house. You came to carry me to come outside. You're expecting me to split the bills with you. If I know that I can split the bills, I don't go carry myself outside. Please, German, that's German rule. If I find myself in German and anybody's asking me on a date, we're gonna use British rule. Even British, they used to split bills. In fact, that one is you people's rule. It does not work for me. If you're taking me out, courtesy demands that. It's the person that came to do. You cannot drag me out and come and be making me spend my money. Do you know what I'm saving for? Do you know if I'm saving for a house, if I'm saving for school fees, if I'm saving for this thing, why you be helping me to spend my money that I don't want to spend? Please and please, if you're inviting me out, I don't know about any other person, everybody should talk for themselves. If you're inviting me out to go on a date, just make sure that you are paying for it. If you like say, girl, you girls, you are too broke. If you like say you are feeling like that, yes, because I was inside my house. All the makeup and hair that I do is not enough that we used to split the bills. So in Germany, they actually expect girls, when you see a girl and a guy eating, right, just know that they are gonna split the bills at the end of the day. The girl, what was that? See, I am African, and I've been in Africa, in Nigeria all my life, so I cannot adapt to that. I cannot. If you like say I am broke, I accept. If you like say I feel it, I accept. Everybody with their own rule. My own rule, if I'm going out, my dear, you have to pay. You have to pay. You cannot carry me out for my own house and making me to be spending my money. Please, nobody should be saying, I'm talking about the first day, maybe the second date now. I can offer to pay, but even that offer to pay is fair, because I did not beg you to let's go outside. I did not beg you to let's go outside. I was inside my house. Is it I say let's go? We'll not go. You're not come and tell me to split. What it turning? I think I don't get food for house. So that's one of the, I did not even like it. So before you go on a date, ask the guy who is paying for the food. Are you sure you're gonna pay? Though they see it as even turn off if you can't pay for your own bills. That one is you people's headache. I am working for my money. I'm not working for you. If I'm hungry, I know the way to the restaurant. Don't come and invite me on a day and be expecting me to split the bills. What's that? Anyways, that's what they believe in Germany. And if you don't pay, they will see you as you are not a responsible girl. Please, I am not responsible. If it's to be spending, I am not. I am not responsible. Thank you. If I want to eat, I know I can order food inside my house. Don't come and take me out to make me spend money and then using that one to see who is responsible. I am not responsible. I agree. I am not. Thanks so much for your understanding. Anyways, the next one, our houses. Most German houses are empty. Like when I talk about empty. Germany is actually an advanced country. It's kind of rare to actually see furnished apartment. Very empty house. You have to get your furniture yourself. You have to get this yourself. You know the way they do empty house in Nigeria? Plain empty. That there is nothing inside. Exactly. So that's one of those things I'll actually be considering if I'll be moving to Germany, because I cannot, you not be parking low. So when you're not moving, you'll not be parking. But then in UK, they have furnished and unfurnished apartments, right? But then, you know, when you want to move, you just move with your clothes. Which one is somebody should be carrying bed, somebody should be carrying mattress and everything. I don't like German. They have furnished house, but the unfurnished one is the most popular. You meet very empty house. Empty house, nothing is inside. When you enter and you're telling, you just be here, oh, this will be echoing. I don't like that type of house. No. The houses are always empty. Nothing is there. I don't know. The next on my list is timekeepers. Germans do not joke with their time. If you say you're coming 10 o'clock, let your 10 o'clock be 10 o'clock. And even at 10 o'clock, they actually expect you to arrive like at least 30 minutes or 20 minutes earlier. Germans actually keep to time, but their train does not keep to time. If the train says they will arrive by 10 a.m., just get ready for like maybe 10:30. Yeah. They actually keep to time, maybe for appointment, for interview or anything. Your 10 has to be 10. Your 30 minutes and you have to actually arrive before them. But then their train actually arrive late. Anyways, the next one on our list is compulsory TV payment. Jesus. German government will make you to let German by fire by force. There is this money they actually used to pay every month. I think is, how much is it? Maybe 50 euros per household or this thing. This one is compulsory TV payment. Whether you have TV, whether you watch the TV, whether you are interested, it is compulsory. And that channel, that TV channel, is actually in a German channel that they'll be speaking German. Like, I think they're trying to encourage people to actually learn how to speak that. So it is compulsory. So after paying for that TV payment plan, so the least you can do is just to be watching the TV. So whether you have TV, whether you don't have TV, whether you tune in, whether you don't listen, it is compulsory. You pay for TV subscription to learn German. So the next on my list is shops do not open. Shop, they work just Monday to Friday, and then little Saturday. Sundays, everywhere will be dry. You know, even in Nigeria, even in DC, you see, so you know, Sunday is like bubbling area. Even in like, you know, people have time to go out on Sundays in Germany. It's like everywhere is just dry. Everywhere will be quiet. You hardly see stores around. So if you want to get anything, you have to get it between Monday to Friday, and then somehow, yeah, on Saturday. Sunday is their rest day for everybody. Like I told you, German government actually care about their employees, so they used to pamper them. So Sunday is very rare for you to get shops that will open. But though we have some restaurants that will still open, or some malls that will be still open, but then it will not be like more like a full session opening like Monday. Maybe they have some department that is, it will not really be a full session. So Sunday is like half day for them. They do not come to this life to come and work hard. So any emergency you want to have it before Sunday. Sunday is a rest day for them. So the next one on our list is, so guys, the next one on our list is the fuel price. Fuel price in Germany is actually times 3 more expensive than in USA. Most people do not actually know this. So German's fuel price is kind of expensive, and that's one of those things only to the fact that if you have a car, you might actually likely be spending more, and aside the insurance and everything like that. Another thing on our list is walking on the bicycle lane. Most times when you come outside, you see a lot of Germans, they actually make use of their bicycle a lot. You know, in Nigeria we have pedestrian walkway. Do we even have bicycle lane? Everybody is just moving as they like. So they actually don't like it when they see a pedestrian walking on the bicycle lane. So they have bicycle lane, they have pedestrian way, and they have car way. So you have to know the difference. Well, if they see you on the bicycle, they can just use that. I'm not saying, but it makes them angry. It's more like a rule there that a pedestrian should not walk on the bicycle lane, because you know, when you are cycling, on your bicycle and you see somebody on the lane, somehow you have to slow down, somehow you have to this. So they just like walking on that same pace, not disturbance. So they don't like people walking on bicycle lane. So another one on our list is in Germany after 10 p.m. right? No noise. They don't want to hear noise. If they hear noise, oh my days, they used to call it, I don't know if they call it a quiet night. After 10 p.m. there's no noise. You know, there's one of my neighbor here that is upstairs. I wish I can report him to German government. Every night he's always snacking something. If as when this guy was downstairs, I thought maybe he's dogging hole for this thing. He's always snacking something. I should be egg bag man. And this guy knows that we share the same pillar. Snacking something is as if the thing is going to my head, it's going to my brain. Go and try it in Germany. Nonsense. He's always snacking something. Bah. So in German, 10 a.m. everywhere is quiet. No knocking of anything, no eating of anything, no playing of loud music, no anything. Everybody go and sleep. See you tomorrow. Then guys, another thing you don't know or you will not like about Germany is they don't do advanced birthday wishes. I don't know if they don't find it offensive. You know, in Nigeria, you know, in Africa, if your birthday is even next month, you start saying happy birthday in advance and happy marriage life in advance. They don't like advanced wishes. You can only wish them on that day of the ceremony or after. They don't wish them happy birthday in advance or let it be that same day, or maybe from that day you can now say happy birthday this thing. It's very shocking. I mean, they don't do. We that will be getting angry that our friend have not wished us happy birthday in advance. You know, some people even their happy birthdays are in advance. If it's more like the birthday day, they don't do happy birthday in advance. It has to be that same day of the ceremony or after. You cannot say happy birthday, Belter's birthday. And that's one at least that you don't like about Germany is you don't address people by their first name. Like I told you about their greeting, they have respectful greeting, they have elderly greeting, they have younger ones greeting. German kind of have African OT this thing, like the value respect this thing. You know, in UK you can address your manager by Helen, Alice, this one just call them by their first name, they're okay with it. But in Germany you don't do that. They like it when you attach their name, like Mr. Especially all these people that they have high degree, doctor, philosopher, engineer, clinical something, let it be long. Now you're talking, or pastor, Mrs. Everything, all their accolades, all the degrees they have had, all the achievements they've had, just put it in front of their name. They don't like it when you actually call them by their first name. You're not in UK, you're not in Canada, you're not in this, so you have to address them with either a Mr. or a Mrs. And even the Mr. or Mrs., you have to address them by their real title. If it is doctor of philosophy, doctor something, you know, it's not all doctors that works in the hospital, maybe they just have doctor medicine, pastor, Mrs. They like to be hearing that title. If not, they will just ignore that until when you are ready you will say the right thing. So another one on our list is translators are low paid. So if you feel like you're actually moving to German to actually be a translator and everything, somehow they're kind of low paid, and I feel like the government is just doing it just to encourage people to actually learn the language without necessarily having somebody to actually translate. So German government just have a way of doing things. They will make you compulsory pay for German TV subscription so that you can learn German. They will compulsory to, I don't know, so the translators there are kind of low pay because they want everybody to learn. There are so many brands that you do not actually know they actually originate from German. A whole lot of brands. I made that video, I'll put it in my German description. There are a lot of brands that will be shocking to you that this brand is from German. There are a lot of brands like that you don't know actually originate from German. So make sure to click the link in my description box and you see my German playlist. Just click it, you see the video. So the next on my list is poor customer service. Hey guys, it's not only in Nigeria. The Germans, they actually have very poor customer service. When you go to the restaurant to buy something, it will be as if say they don't send your papa. Like they don't have, I don't know. You know, in Nigeria, even if you don't like the person, you know, in Nigeria, even in British, they will say, "Oh, what do you get? What do you order for?" The way they will be smiling, this is what they make you order. They will smile. But you see this waitress in Germany or this thing, they attend to you like they don't send you, they don't rate you. Now you want shop, now you sabi. They don't have very good customer service. Yeah, they don't have that. I remember I saw a video about a guy complaining about what they did to him in Germany. And I was like, that's just German for you. That's Germany for you. They don't really have good customer service, and maybe it's owing to that fact of generally they don't really have good customer service. So if you need that attractive customer, because and that's one of my limitation of moving to Germany, because if I want to buy something, I like to make me feel important, make me feel special, even if it is €1 I am spending. Well, hype me, hype me, tell me thank you, I value it. How would I be buying something in between as if I'm doing it? No, I know if you do. So people are different. That's one of the limitations I might be good, because man, when somebody pamper me, how will I be spending my hard-earned money in between and see you? Say they want me. No, hype me. Let me feel myself. Let me know the value of my money. It's not only the food I'm paying for. I am paying for the customer service as well. You know, so that's one of the things you actually experience. So when you get there, they don't have great customer service. So you just have to just buy your food, just eat, and just ignore. That's it. Then another one on our list is relationship in Germany. Dating in Germany. Relationship in Germany. You can have a relationship between your fellow Nigerian, your fellow African, it's still fine, but relationship between a black and a German, I don't know. Because of the things I've explained, because of the cultural differences, imagine somebody like me that I want to date a German. You know, they have a different OT telling me I should split the bills on my first. Or actually they wine me. My dear, you just wash plate in this restaurant because I don't they pay. So somehow it's not really okay. Another thing about German is most of the German men are actually sincere. If they just want you for a night or just to have fling, they'll just come and tell you, and see, I just want you for like for the night too. Finesse, they'll just tell you directly. It's not like Nigerian men that they'll just be pampering it up, they'll just be pampering your see, I'm going to marry you in the next this thing. And some people, just because they want to see people, they introduce you to their mother, their father, their grandfather, their grandmother, their everybody. And then after the first knocking, the guy will just disappear. German are not like that. They will tell you right. They are very, very sincere people. So that's one thing you not like about them. Because you know, if a Nigerian or if an African just tell you, auntie, I just want to lash you. You go be like, you crazy. Go lash your mama. Those ones, they don't care. Auntie, I want to lash you. You go lash. I mean, you know, go lash. But yeah, we go lash. So they are always sincere. If you want to lash you, if it's relationship that they want, they will tell you. If it's lashing that they want, to tell you. So somehow they are kind of sincere, and I feel like relationship there is not really easy to get to somehow. And then another thing that you will not really like about German is they are men somehow. You know, in Nigeria, right? If you go out as a fine girl, you know, you just see a guy calling you, fine girl, can I have your number? Or they will drop all these notes. German men actually see it as harassment, and so when you go there as a black, as a Nigerian girl, you not really see men running after you like that. You know, those ones, they will see it as harassment, and you know that is actually like an offense in German. So the way they actually approach is like you guys will have eye contact. Maybe the guy will just do, you know, that their height that they'll just bend like that. I don't know how they used to do it. How do you people used to do it? They just shake it like this. So if you click back, or if you feel like there's actually a connection before the guy will actually approach you. So it is really weird to actually see a German man just approach you just like that. It is. It's only your fellow Nigerian or African you will see. So if you want to date, if you see a German guy that you like, just try to look at him eyeball to eyeball. Like you first connect first before this thing. Somehow they don't like it. So another one is Germans does not like side talk. You know, sometimes when you're outside the country, when you're with your fellow African and everything, and then probably a German did an Indian did something, you know, the way we used to gossip now, they find it very offensive. They don't like. But guess what? We will still do it. We will do it, because I cannot use my money to come and buy food. You not give me customer care. Me and that person that we are gonna gossip you. We will gossip you. Do your worst. We will gossip you. We will. If I greet you and you give me code, if I greet you in English and you greet me code attitude, we are gonna gossip you. We will gossip you. But they don't like it, but we're gonna do it. Next time, if I tell you good morning, you will answer me. Anyways, another thing about German that you not like is you actually pay to use the toilet. Most countries using public toilet is actually free and everything, but then in Germany, you actually have to pay to use the toilet. So before you leave your house, you have to drain your incontinences, and yeah, they call it, before you use the toilet, because you have to just pay for it. Anyways, that will be all for today and all for now, and then in my next video I'm talking about things you actually love and enjoy about Germany. So guys, if you watch this video up to here, thank you so much for watching. And so guys, if there's anything I actually left out, if you know you're actually in Germany, if there's anything I left out, make sure to leave it in the comment section, because I would love to hear from you all. And please make sure, don't forget, make sure to leave the comment section very polite as well, because we're fighting. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. I've said it many times. Bye bye. I'm ready for a thumbnail. If I look for thumbnail like this, my front end. Let me look for like this, my front end. Like this, my front end. Like this. Like this. It's fine like this. This is better. So guys, thanks for watching today's video.